What is going on, guys? So I just want to recap today's trading, and it was a horrible day for me for trading. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and check out the charts, and I'll tell you guys along the way how bad we did today. We are trading the Influencers Cup account, which is the 150K trade day, end of day account. If you guys are interested in trade day, I will have links down below in the description for them. Amazing account, but I traded horribly today. Let's go ahead and recap the price action today and see where we could have done a lot better. So first off, we're going to go ahead and mark out the obvious trades that today could have been had by me. Maybe I'll learn something here when I watch these videos over. So in the pre-market, we had a very strong move to the upside. As you guys know, we put in new all-time highs. And then immediately on the open, the first 1 minute candle was a high volume absorption candle, this light pink candle right there. So when you see that, you see a combination of high volume right here, and then high volume to the downside, green diamonds here, red diamonds here. When you see that, that gives you a very high probable setup that traders are getting trapped. So with that being said, the only good trades I should have taken today would have been a short from here, which we did take, but we didn't hold it long enough. We had a short there, could have been had for about 90 points. And then we had a move way down here to about 116 this morning. Now, you don't see it on here on the 5, where was it? Oh, no. It was, yeah, there was a move down here at around 943. 943, this high volume candle came in, but there was really nothing else after that that would have gotten me bullish except for possibly this absorption here that happened. And other than that, it really wasn't much here to look at. So I should not have been taking any trades in here, but I did. I took some trades in here and I got chopped up in here. It got chopped up in here pretty bad. So with that being said, we should have waited for the violence to the downside. We got a good violent move right here to the downside. And this is where I should have entered my position. Instead, I was so traumatized from being chopped up in this region right here. I was so traumatized from this. Then when the opportunity came here for the long, I kind of dropped the ball and I did not take this long position right here. Now, why was this one such a beautiful A+ setup? Because we swept liquidity, number one. Then we had a yellow candle, which means buyers are absorbing sell pressure. And we had a green diamond, which means that it's high volume also. Plus, the very next signal here was a power long. So with that being said, all of that combined gave us a really beautiful move to the upside. And that should have been where I would have gotten long from. If I, in hindsight now, that would have been the perfect entry. But we did get another opportunity to go long right in here, which was a another high volume move to the downside. This was, I call it manipulation. This manipulation move to the downside. We're in a green wave, so you want to look for absorption. So I did. Got into a trade right about in here, this absorption right here. We took a long and we took off 2 here and then came back down and close to stopping us out, but it actually did not. It did not stop us out. What happened here, we took a 3 mini trade here with 3 minis. We took off 2 manually along the way here, and I was going to leave one for a runner, but I took 1 mini off prematurely and I still left the limit order open here, so I got tapped out. All 3 were obviously in profit, and then it came back down and kept going up. But I was going to hold this to about 200. So unfortunately, I did not get that. But then we saw some more power long signals in here, power long signals in here, power long everywhere, like flooded with power longs. I was a little bit scared to take that after getting my orders filled here and going into resistance. I was a little worried and scared about taking this long. But now in hindsight, I want to punch myself for not taking that. It's all right. And it happens. So then we came up higher, much higher, and we started ripping. We didn't really have any signals here to take any shorts, so we did not want to take a short in here. But later on in the day, we started seeing some pretty decent moves here. We saw this high volume. This light pink candle is 150% of volume. So this is a decent place to look for manipulation, right? This is a high volume candle, but then the next candle right after that was high volume to the upside. So when you get these together, they usually give you a very nice pop. So after this move, got about a good 13, 14 points to the upside. Then it happened right here, right again, same thing. Get another about 10 points to the upside. Now today's ATRs were very low, so these 10-point base hits were all right. The real move came here when we got the break of a trend that we had in here. We had this little trend in here. We had the break of the trend on high volume, as you can see here and here. We got the high volume. But the beauty is when you see the high volume in the very next candle, and we did take this long, the very next candle is in fact also absorption. Right here you see this big yellow candle. We took this long and we went and took some profit on here. This was a winning trade. And then we just kind of went sideways for a while. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. And then we start just really getting strong on the day. We really just started getting out of control, making new all-time highs and all of that. But along the way, we also did put in a lot of strong high manipulation or high volume manipulation candles to the upside, as you can see all in here, right? We're on the 1 minute right now. I'm going to go over to the 5 minute in just a second. When we see this high volume manipulation to the upside, and then we start getting absorption right away on the very next candle, as you can see there. When you see that, that usually tells you that they're topping. Now, they did top here, obviously. You see the power short signal here and here. But what I want to bring to your attention is that even on the 5 minute, when you start seeing it on the 5 minute, things are getting pretty serious. So we saw it on the 5 minute right there. Oops, my fault. Go ahead and grab this candle. We saw the power short and the absorption right there. And then before that, we had the high volume. We had the high volume, and then we have absorption, power short, and then the rest is history. We did take this short in here, got kind of faked out along the way, and ended up cutting my short early. But my target was 190. So we did see this move all the way from the new all-time high down to about 180, 170, which is another really nice move. So those were pretty much all the trades for the day. But unfortunately for me, on my Tradify, I did hit max daily loss limit today at 1250. I lost 1250 on my eval for Tradify. And on our Traders Cup, I'm not very happy with my Traders Cup performance today. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys this, but I'm going to show you guys anyway, because that's what trading is all about. It can't be all winners. So with the performance on this was horrible. At one point we were 5-0. So we're down 3K today. We had a 52% win rate. It was just horrible. And I believe we took about 17 trades. It wasn't really 17 trades because I took my profits sometimes in portions and you know, in sections, not all at the same time. I took one contract off here, one contract off there. So it really wasn't 17 trades. It's probably more like, I don't know. It's just horrible stats today, guys. The market was not very friendly to me today. Looking at the price action in hindsight now, obviously it's a lot easier to look at it and be like, yeah, this is all I should have done, and it would have been perfect. And yeah, it didn't work out that way. So unfortunately for us, today's a big fat L, big fat loss. But I just wanted to remind you guys that not every day is going to work out in your favor. Not every trade is going to work out the way you think. And I even took out one trade at the very end here, and I got stopped out just right before making this video. So today was a horrible day. I just want to put it behind me and see if I could just get myself reacquainted and reestablished with normal price action and not what we got today. This was very bad. So either way, guys, thank you for checking in and seeing how the trading day ended up for me today. If you guys want to take advantage of the trading indicator software that we use here, the Smooth Trader Concepts, I will leave a link down below. You guys can test it out for 30 days. And if you like it, you can get 2 months for free if you sign up for an entire year. I will be trying to utilize this better as I'm still getting a hang of using it in my own day-to-day trading. Some days I should just listen to it instead of trying to implement my own bias, which is easier said than done. It's a very hard thing to do. Also, if you guys want to check out any of the best trading platform deals out there, I'll leave a link for that down below. Also, we have a platform matrix that looks like this, and you can basically look at any of the top 6 prop firms, and you can put them side by side, compare them, and see which ones are the absolute best. And you guys can get the best deals right there. There'll be a link down below to each website, and the codes are all right there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's my day for today, and hope you guys did better than me. I didn't do great today, but it is what it is. So with that being said, guys, tomorrow's another day. We'll go ahead and make sure that we come back bright and early tomorrow at 9:15 if you guys want to trade along with us. We do go live every day, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys can be alerted whenever we do go live. So thank you guys for watching. Love you, and I'll see you next time.